Lee and Joe, you guys are pretty used to continuing to play football this time of year. Third straight year in the semifinals, coming off a state championship from last year. But how does this feel different right now, Luke? What is the different vibe for you guys as you're getting ready for another state semifinal game?
I think if we go back to last year was kind of the seniors is kind of their team, and so I feel like this year I feel more like we're in more of a leadership role, and we can kind of take the title of it. Not our team, but it's just more specific to us, and so it means a little bit more to us, and so I think that's the motive.
And Joe, you've been here for a couple of these. You've been here for basketball state championship last year. What is it about Lubbock Christian's DNA that just makes you guys at this time of year be so good?
I think we're just one big family here. We spend all this time together, not only at school but outside of school, and I think that helps with our chemistry when it comes to these games. And so when it gets down to playoffs and all the pressure, we just come together as one tight family, and it helps us win.
Luke, you kind of mentioned last year was the senior classes team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you two in particular, you're kind of the poster guys for how this senior class has kind of made this your team and made this special. You stepping in at quarterback, obviously 6 weeks ago, was it?
Something like that, yes, sir.
And Joe, you've kind of fought through an injury and emerged as a key guy on both sides of the ball. Luke, when you look back, I know you're young and it's been a kind of a whirlwind, but when you look back at making that transition, how difficult has it been and how rewarding has it been to accomplish what you guys have and then you in that quarterback spot?
Well, at first I was pretty nervous, but I think just with the guys and the coaches, they've just put so much confidence in me. They just keep telling me, like you're good, next play, and it just gives me a touch of confidence. And then they know that they're gonna trust me, and that helps me trust myself and bring more confidence in me. So.
So he wouldn't talk too much about himself, Joe, so I'll get you to talk about him. What has he brought to the table? Welker's a great quarterback, obviously, and you guys were clicking, but what has Luke brought, maybe a different wrinkle that's gotten you guys even to a different level?
He just holds himself accountable. He holds us accountable. Like, if he makes a bad throw, he's going to accept that and he's going to fix it. If, like, I do something wrong and, I don't know, I'm down or something, he's going to lift me back up and he's going to help me push forward and do better next time.
So now you have to say something nice about Joe here, Luke, because the thing about Joe in every sport is that he kind of is an unsung hero. There's other guys that maybe get more headlines that are a little bit splashier, but what has Joe done to kind of help solidify you guys this season?
He just brings us together on the outside. He's out there making great plays, making great catches, and it's not just offense; it's defense too. He's making big plays, and he just brings a bunch of energy and brings a bunch of hype to the sideline. When he's running down the sideline for a pick six, I mean the sideline's going crazy, and it just makes everything more fun. So he brings a lot of fun and juice to the team.
And Joe, you've kind of had to step into a different leadership role on defense because Luke, from what I understand, when shifted to quarterback, played a little bit less defense. So what has been the change on defense for you guys adjusting with Luke not being there as much?
I guess we've had to switch around a little bit, but we've had Barrett come in and step in for Luke, and it's really helped our defense. I feel like you just kind of have to have that next up mentality where everyone knows what their job is and trusts each other, and that helps our defense.
For both you guys, you play Hallettsville Sacred Heart, which is a new opponent for you guys, which in TAPS that doesn't happen all the time. So a lot of times you end up playing the same teams you've faced over and over again. But what is the level of excitement, Luke, to be playing somebody a little bit different that you don't know, but they don't know you either?
It's just a great time to play somebody new and face a new opponent. But I mean, as coach will always say, it's just nameless, faceless opponent every week. So no matter if we're playing the same team three games in a row or we've never played them before, we look at them all the same. We're just going to go out of them and give it our best shot.
Joe, I think I have a pretty good idea what the answer is to this, but how focused is this group now when you get to this level? You've been there a bunch in football, you've been there in basketball. How kind of locked in is this group as you get ready for another state semifinal?
I mean, yeah, you're locked in. You've been here before. You know what you need to do to get the job done, and so we're locked in, ready to go.